What's up everyone, and welcome to today's build tip video. Today's video is going to be more Kitfox specific. This may apply to other builds as well, I'm not sure, but I can tell you that this is a good tip for Kitfox. What I'm going to cover today is a modification that you can do to the Reamer to make it easier to work with the horizontal stabilizer. So let's get started. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to mention that this is actually take 2 of this video. That's because in my previous video on this topic, I mentioned using a drill, and shortly after posting the video, I got a few comments about not using a drill for this process. Now, while I'm certainly no expert, I do think using a drill is fine if you do it slowly and carefully, and I've seen others use drills and mention using drills. However, we did get a useful comment from Dactyl2, I think I'm pronouncing that right, and his process of doing it made a lot of sense, and I felt that it warranted redoing this video showing it his way. And comments like his are a big part of why I made this YouTube channel to begin with. I'm new to all of this, and helpful comments like his are always welcome because they not only help me out, they help others with their build as well. So whenever you see me doing something and know of a better way, please feel free to leave a comment below to help me out and help others out. Now, it may not always warrant me redoing a video, but I will at least pin the comment to the top of the comment section to help others out. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and start the process of modifying this Reamer. Now, one of the first things that you'll be doing on your kit is reaming on the horizontal stabilizer. And as you can see here, it is a very tight fit. So you couldn't use standard hand tools with this as far as I can tell. So that's the whole reason that we want to modify this Reamer, is because of this. So what modifications do you need to make to the Reamer? Basically, what you want to do is use a grinder and grind out a hex shape. And the reason for that is you want to be able to fit it into a socket. So you can use one of these universal joints like this, and then you'll be able to use a socket wrench for the process. Just throw it in there, and then you can start the reaming process. So let's go ahead and grind this thing down so we can go ahead and use it on our project now. There we go. It's not perfectly shaped, but it is close enough to where we can fit it in there, and then we can use it. It won't go in quite all the way, but that should be enough to get the job done. Now, of course, I've already gone through the process, but I do want to show you the basics of it. So start in backwards, get it into the modified end into the socket, then just slowly work your way back. Now, you may be like on a regular drill bit, if you're going backwards, you may be tempted to go left. Don't do that. Reamers are designed to only go in one direction, so make sure you're going in the direction that they're designed for, and this particular one is designed to go to the right, or clockwise rather. So as you're going through, make sure you're doing that. One other thing I want to mention is, I'm not going to put any on since I've already done it, but you want to use some cutting oil as well. You can also use motor oil. Cutting oil is ideal because it keeps it cooler, but if you're just doing it by hand, I don't think that's a big threat. But it is good to use oil. It does make the process a bit easier. So yeah, that's basically all you want to do, is just send it through like so until you're all the way out, and then you're done. So that does it for today's build tip video. I know it was a short one and Kitfox specific, but this is something that I wish I knew before going into it. So definitely a handy thing to know. So hopefully these videos are helpful to you. If they are, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so, because I have more videos on the way. Thank you all and have a good one.